Many times, in the rush of daily life, we make our prayers automatically, without reflecting on whether we are truly connecting with His heart. What if I told you that there is a biblical way to pray that can transform your spiritual life in ways you never imagined? Let's explore what the Bible really says about the correct way to speak with God, and you might be surprised to discover that something simple yet powerful can change how you relate to Him. Stay with me until the end, and let's find out together if you are praying in the way God truly desires to hear. But before we begin, I'd like to ask you something. Do you, who are watching, trust in God? If yes, comment below. I trust you, God. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to subscribe. This way, you'll receive notifications whenever we post new videos. 1. The importance of speaking correctly to God. Speaking with God is one of the deepest and most important practices of the Christian faith, but we don't always realize the depth this action requires. It's not just about uttering words or expressing personal desires. It is, above all, an act of relationship and reverence. The Bible shows us that there is a correct way to communicate with the Creator, and understanding this can completely transform the way we relate to Him. From the very beginning of the Scriptures, we see that God desires genuine communication, founded on faith, respect, and obedience. It is not merely ritualistic, but a connection that reflects the human heart seeking to align with the divine will. One of the first points to understand is that speaking to God is a privilege, but it also requires care and understanding. God is holy, and the way we approach Him matters. In the book of Matthew, Jesus warns about those who pray superficially, intending to display their spirituality to others. He says, "When you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the street corners to be seen by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full." Matthew 6:5. This verse teaches us that the motivation behind our words is as important as the words themselves. God is not impressed with eloquent speeches, but values the sincerity of the heart. Speaking with God is also a reflection of our dependence on Him. In the Old Testament, we see striking examples of people who sought God with fervor and humility. Moses, for instance, interceded for the people of Israel on Mount Sinai when God was angered by their transgressions. He pleaded with sincerity and reasoned with God, asking